What's up guys, it's Wanza Wonders here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video about my thoughts on AW, and then at the end we're going to do a quick update. Alright, so AW is a week and a month away, and I couldn't be any more stoked. Honestly, Ghost is getting just a little bit boring, and AW looks freaking fantastic. I mean, the only reason I'm playing Ghost still is one, to keep making videos for you guys, and two, it's going to force me to learn some more smarts about the game of Call of Duty, and I can get better gun skills, so when I get into AW I'm not all rusty, and I'm working with my team to get more teamwork and communication down. Here are my quick thoughts on AW. First, the game types look a lot better. Blitz and domination on Call of Duty Ghosts is not that good, honestly, because domination, you have to go back and forth between your own flags on the home flag and the middle flag, and it just forces a lot of spawn trapping. That's cool, I guess, but hardpoint in the new AW looks a little bit cooler because you can actually spawn trap around the hill. I mean, I played King of the Hill and Halo. I haven't really played hardpoint. Again, this is my first Call of Duty. I played a little bit of Modern Warfare 3 and a tiny bit of Black Ops 2, but really this is my first competitive game for Call of Duty. I mean, honestly, I think all of these game types are going to use a lot more teamwork than Dom and Blitz. I mean, those you can kind of just sneak in little caps here and there, but with, uplink and hardpoint and CTF, you all have to be moving around either the objective or the player that's going to the objective. So it's going to force a lot more teamwork and communication. The Exosuits are actually a pretty cool addition to Call of Duty. It's nothing like we've ever seen in Call of Duty before. You can move a little bit faster around the map, you can double jump, you can thruster pack, and I think this is going to force a lot more teamwork actually, and actually create a skill gap between players, because it's going to be about movement and getting away and maybe seeing the opponent first, but then creating a flank out of it, so I think this is really where the skill gap is going to be. In Call of Duty Ghosts, you can kind of sit back behind a head glitch, and the only way to counter it is really to just throw a bunch of smokes, killa, or, throw stuns and nades. And in the beginning, it was like double stuns and double nades. But now it's just going to be about like who is like the fastest team, about coordinating a push, who can bait the best with their thruster packs, using the map to their advantage, getting behind objects when they're in a gunfight. So I actually think it's going to create a lot more of a skill gap than it was in Call of Duty Ghosts. I feel like Ghosts was a lot of just like pre-aiming everything, I also heard from the pros that it's going to be a very AR dominant game, and this is due to the largeness of the maps. And I think the ARs are going to be a little bit quicker. Everything's going to be a little bit quicker with those exosuits. I'm actually pretty stoked for that because I'm sick of getting hit markers across map with the Vector. Like it's demoralizing when they just have a different gun and they can take you off across map. But what I would rather like to see is more of like the Halo days when it just took more gun skill to shoot people long range. Lastly, I've got some questions for the new Call of Duty and for MLG. First, what is the extent of the exosuits? Are we going to see all of it for MLG? Please just confirm it, yes or no. I mean, of course, we got to see it in gameplay online and on LAN, and the pros are going to be a big determination in that because they've since esports have been voting for these new game types and these new presets for characters and everything in this past Ghost. Like we saw the LMG get banned, the light machine gun. We also saw, the Bulldog get banned. So I think that's really interesting, and it should play a factor. And what are the game types and maps being used in MLG? I'd really like to see the first round of this as soon as possible so I can start setting up on strats, teamwork, and how to utilize the map to our advantage. And what's the dead silence like? I mean, can I hear through walls? Can I hear just people that are like in my close proximity? Or can I just hear the exosuits? They haven't really decided what that is. All they've told us is there's no dead silence, which I think is a great idea because honestly, using up a whole perk spot for something that's so standard in MLG is kind of a waste of space. Also, something like focus, it's like if everyone's going to use it, then why have that as a preset? Open up some other options or give me less options. Also, kill streaks. I don't like the idea of having people pull out turrets in the middle of the game and just gunning me down. Honestly, I like the whole specialist way of doing things. I mean, it creates an advantage, but not too big because, you know, you don't want people just kill whoring just so that they can get their kill streak up like they do in pub matches. When you're in competitive play, you should just be able to like really focus on using your teamwork, and it's not going to make too much of a difference if, you know, you stay back and like just kill whore just for a kill streak, you know, like that doesn't make sense, and that doesn't happen in Call of Duty Ghosts for the specialists. Okay, now for our update portion of the video. First off, the video schedule is going great. I've got 7 videos, 7 days a week, and then 3 gameplay videos. I've got 2 channels right now going with Wonderkind Gaming solely on you guys for the clan, and then we've also got my Wanza Wonders, and that's going great as well. Just keep giving me that feedback, guys. It's great. Also, new schedule tomorrow with the Twitch stream. It's going to be awesome because Bishop is getting a new work schedule starting tomorrow, and we're going to start playing and streaming at 6 p.m. He's going to be back streaming, so watch out for that. Last but not least, I want to give a shout out to all you guys that have been helping me out. I mean, seriously, you guys have been so awesome on Twitch and YouTube. Like people like Captain Crunch and Timbo. Thank you guys. And Extinction and WK Sloth, like you guys have all been great retweeting, favoriting, you know, just being in the stream, hanging out, you know, playing games. It's been cool. And then also like people that are giving me like little inquiries, like Tigger, like you're freaking cool just for like asking me about what Wonderkind is. So, you know, we'll get some EU, you know, European League going for you guys. You know, for PlayStation guys, you know, we really need to extend out to you guys as well. I really want Wonderkind to be as well-rounded as possible, but you know it's got to stick to where the competition is at its core, which is on the Xbox. But that doesn't mean that we can't all just be at the highest competitive level on these different consoles and stuff, you know, because honestly, like the PlayStation's a lot better of a console. It's just where the Xbox has the competition where it's at, you know. So that's the only reason for using that. But thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, you know, hit that like, leave a comment down below, be a Wonderkind, peace!
And I wonder if you know what it means,